Morning world, I'm back again. Some people call me poet, some people call me prophet. My presentation name is not going to say it. Because the gift God gave us, we can't put a price on it. Take all the names, throw them away. They don't mean anything. The only name I want you to platform is the characteristics of Jesus, the knowledge of the universe and God. That's the names I want you to use rather than nothing. Today is testimony day. And I decided, I didn't want to work. I can always do that, but I knew that now. But I'm going to deliver a piece of testimony that's been put in my heart and give it to you, because like I told you, my first job is to expose myself, not everybody else. And let me take you back when the movie The Hills Have Eyes, and last roll on the left. And we was getting ready to go out and run this food scan this particular day. And so I used to run with these gypsies. And so I would follow along with them. This time I decided to go with their plan. You know what I'm saying? So we go way up. I don't know if you ever heard of the Appalachian Trail. Way up there. And ain't nothing but hillbillies up there. And a lot of people don't walk that trail anymore. And you find a lot of dead bodies out there. So this is an area, we pull up in this type of area, but when you get in the area, there's no, this is not my trees. But they had some customers there. They all had on straw hats. Some bad people come from the country, they ain't all black. But anyway, we pull up there, they had 2 hound dogs there, they had 3 old gas pumps out in front. So we pull up, dogs start barking and everything. And I said, oh, come on in, come on in. So we got up in there, and they had about 9 people up in there. There was only 4 of us, about 9 people up in there. So we goes up in there, we had this plan. We ordered, I'm talking about ham omelets with the cheese laid out. French toast with honey. And we thought at that time that stolen water tastes better than sweet truth. And this is what I learned. That's why I tell you, many of the things you do, we're not doing the same thing, but I can identify. And I've been in that type of situation, so I can see what most people are doing. But the whole thing, we get up in there, you sit down and eat. We sit down and eat, right? So, it was kind of short on staff that day. So the man laid out all the food. And we ate until we got full. That was one of the best meals. They can cook the meal. So, when it came time to pay, right, we told him, he said, look, we ain't got no money in the pay. See this big long hair that we never found inside the food? We're not paying. I don't know how the sheriff knew out. But about 2 minutes later, it was there. But what happened in that 2 minutes is they went back and got the cook. Cook stepped out. He said, what's your problem? He said, you never found a hair in our food. Cook bent his head down. The cook was bald. Sheriff pulled out about these sheriffs. They pulled out, throw us all in the car, and saying, at that time, we thought what we was going to do was going to be successful. But when we found out, that had nothing to do with reality. They threw us all in the back seats Took us to the little jailhouse. It had like 2 cells. It was clean though. Took me to these jail cells. So we went for to see the judge. And the judge, I think I was about 17 when this happened. Went to see the judge. Judge gave us 30 days. But that was 20 of the hardest days I ever did in my life. This is when I first started going to jail, the county jail. You understand? So that's why I say I understand people's movements. You understand what I'm saying? And I'm telling you out there, like I told you, my job is to expose myself. I won't expose everybody else. But that's just a little piece of testimony this morning I want to give y'all and let you know. Sweet enemies ain't never better than bitter truth. So nobody tells you they love you today, I do. So let it be written. So let it be.